What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Brolic here, the Heavy Gamer. Now today I have a special video here. This is the one and only Balatro. Now, this is the best game I've ever played. I just love this game so much, man. I've been having so much fun with it. I really think if you love math and you love numbers and, if you like quick math, I think this is the game for you. You should definitely give it a try out. It's very, very affordable. 15 bucks on consoles, 10 on mobile devices, because I do have this on my mobile device and on my console. So if you like numbers, like math, I would say give this right here a try. Now, when it comes to this game, this run actually, because this is a roguelike poker type game. This run right here was just amazing. I had gotten some pretty good jokers from the start here, as you can see. I have the also beautiful hanging chad here, the ballots, and then of course the post mail, great. And then we have the business card. We have a copying joker. This joker right here copies everything all the way to the left, so I'm doubling the hanging chad there. And then we have the lucky joker that gives you mo as you the lucky cards triggers. So starting off, this is a phenomenal run, but it only gets better and better as the run goes on. But as in typical Balatro fashion, you kind of lose sight of things, and you make mistakes on the way. This is why this game is so beautiful. Because you're gonna go through trials and error, and really, you're gonna make mistakes as you go along. But the beautiful thing about this game is that even with the mistakes, you still can you can still do your thing and make it pretty far here. Now, I think I'm gonna make this a regular occurrence on my channel because I do want to get into competitive Balatro. There is a rank on Steam. Not really sure how it works, but I am eventually gonna try to dive into that and see how that goes, because I am absolutely in love with this game. Now, this game right here is just a beautiful run, and I think this is the moment right here where I begin to realize that this run is just amazing. I mean, look at that, 92 bucks. Look at that, boom, hit that, get another 20. Now, this is the moment where I start to pivot. As you can see right there, I removed the business card because the business card only gives you a 1 out of 2 chance that your face cards will trigger and give you $2. So I removed that and put the Baron Joker, which the Baron Joker is one of the best jokers in the game if your hand is made for it. Now, what the Baron Joker does is every king that you have in your hand, not the ones that are played, gives you a 1.5 mo. So I picked that up. This card, the business card, and I take the Baron. Now, basically, all I have to really do here is just optimize for that. As you can see, I'm doing that right now. But at the moment, I'm still working on pivoting to that because I just picked up the card. Now, what is pivoting? Pivoting is basically moving away from where you started and trying to transform your deck into something that is a lot more acceptable to points, right? So as you can see, I'm kind of making decisions here. I'm not really sure where I'm at mentally. Okay, boom, boom, boom. As you can see, a lot of my cards are kind of like rough around the edges. Those are lucky cards. As you can see, if you just see those, it says 1 in 5 chance to hit 20 mode, 1 in 5 chance to hit $20. I mean, 1 in 15 chance to hit $20. So right now, I'm just trying to figure out like what's the best route um, for for the play right now. Um, Obviously, we got the ballot, so that allows us to get more triggers for potentially making some money here on lucky cards, and that's one of the, I wouldn't say best ways, because obviously it's based off luck, but lucky cards are just really good to kind of potentially get some money, if money changes here. That is Overstock Plus, I believe, and that just gives you another card in the shop. And this is another reason why this run went extremely well, is because I just had a good amount of money to play with, and Overstock helps with that a lot when you're trying to roll to get better jokers and better tarot cards. So at the moment, I took Death. Death up there on the top right basically gives you can copy one card. The copy on the card to the right is the one that copies the one to the left. So as you can see, I'm trying to copy these Kings of Hearts, and I think from here, I basically, what I do is I try to make a flush 5 build where it's just 5 Kings of Hearts, and that's basically where I'm trying to steer my hand to. I'm trying to condense my deck, remove all the number cards, and replace them with Kings of Hearts. So tarot cards are the great way of doing that. Boom, I'm choosing money here at this instance, yep, which is a great idea, because as you can see, boom, look at that, went from like 30, 40 bucks to 90. Look at that, boom, another 20 right there. And basically we're gonna scroll through we're gonna roll until we find jokers that can accompany our jokers that we have already. So like I said, we have the ballot, post mail, the, damn, I forget what it's called, the joker that copies the one all the way to the left, and then we have the Baron and the lucky. So I think the first one that will go here is the post mail, for the simple fact that money is important, but you only make money off of the post mail by discarding the right cards. And since my deck isn't fixed enough, I'm not getting enough value out of that. So that would probably be the first one to go. As you can see right here, I found a card that I can discard and make money off. So I put it all the way to the left so the joker in the middle can copy it. And basically, I can make some good amount of money here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I'm over here trying to... What am I trying to do here? What is the post mail's card? Okay. Right now, I think what I'm doing is just trying to figure out how good is the Baron on its own, I'm guessing. Am I going to do a 1 or a pair? Okay. I'm trying to see if the Baron's worth just playing on its own as Baron. Like, so boom, boom, boom. I'm pretty sure I'll probably hit here. Yeah, I'll probably hit there pretty easily. Yeah. So even with a trips, I can easily score above the numbers. And we're anti-6 and we're already doing a couple million, so we're pretty much smooth sailing. When you make enough points that your score is so high that you won't you really don't have to worry about your score as long as you don't mess up, because that's something that's very possible in this game. You can easily make a mistake and lose a hand. But as long as you stay focused, I think, and keep your kings in your deck, this shouldn't really be no worries. But like I said, human error is a possibility. So I'm guessing I'm just gonna keep playing to okay. Is queens? Yes, it is. And what you have to do in this game is just really optimize your your economy. It's very important in this game. Okay, see, I'm playing around and not really seeing. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to trigger the damn postmate, but the post mail, but it's obviously not working out for me since my deck is mostly kings at the moment, and that's crazy. That's just one right there. Yep, we're gonna go for the material cards. See if we can use the death right here or not. Okay, I'm trying to make that jack into a queen. Yeah, let's just get rid of those cards. And then we're going to copy that card so we can get rid of more cards. So like I said, the objective for this run right here in particular is to, yep, get the lucky. Yep, you want to make sure all the cards are lucky. See, that's one thing that I did. I really made some mistakes when picking up tarot cards, because a lot of these cards didn't need to be lucky, because I could have just used death to replace them with kings of hearts. So I think I should have played into death a lot more with the full to really get where I need it. But either way, still a great run here. Okay, boom, boom, yep. See, I'm playing pretty smart here. You know, I got my post mail over there making me some money. And of course, the luckies is where I'm really gonna make some bread here. And I'm still trying to see where I can see that my high card is not doing it. It's not leveled enough in order for me to play Baron, because you can play Baron pretty well if you have a pretty high level on high card, and you can just play one card with all the rest of your hand being kings down below, and it can trigger like that. And if you could get a red seal on that with steel, basically you're gonna be printing money. On top of that, with some of the jokers that I get later on in his run, it's just astronomical, the numbers I couldn't hit. But in like I said, typical Balatro fashion, I end up making a mistake at the end that cost me the game. But it's okay. It's a beautiful thing. I'm blessed to even got into ante 20, I believe it was. So yeah, it's just a great game, man. It's a great game. Oh, you see, look at, I made that mistake and didn't copy it, so I lost out on $5, which might not seem significant, but it is in some ways. So you know. Right here, see what I'm trying to do is, I was trying to wait till I get 2 queens, which is probably not ideal. Probably won't happen. As you can see, boom, change those to queens. I mean to lucky cards. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So what I do is I put the Baron to get copied, so the kings trigger twice, even with just a high card. Still made a decent amount of money right there. That's 50. What I'm trying to do is trying to make money here with see, what I should have done right there was put the ballot in front, copy the ballot, and really try to farm for money with the lucky cards. Man, just watching this on replay is it's just a treat. It's just a real treat. Just seeing my decision makings and all that is pretty cool. Okay, we go for the black hole. Black hole, all hands go up a level 1. That's a beautiful beautiful pack for the planets. One of the best. It is at that the best. Just levels up every single type of hand you have there, and that is it right there. That's what you want to see when you're trying to pivot from one to another. Is death and fool and death. Those two are one of the best 2 tarot cards in the game. Boom, boom, nice little Postmate joint right there. Yep, okay. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Yep, we did that. And then we changed that king as well. And basically, even though, you know, I eventually pivot to hearts, it's okay to copy, you know, other kings because, you know, just having kings in your decks is where you want to go. I'll play that queen by itself, put ballot, yep, boom, 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 20, 20, 20, yep, yep, yep. Made a little too much points there, wasn't really expecting that. I should have just played all the kings there, and I probably would have made a lot more bread. Yep, sell those. Let's get into these packs. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, just get all the face cards lucky. That way I don't have to do any heavy lifting. Boom, look at that. Yep, replace the numbers down there. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. That hand is starting to come together, baby. Starting to come together. Where that fool at? I'm right here, dog. Where that fool at? I'm right here, y'all. Emperor is another good tarot card. It gives you 2 random tarot cards when you open it. So you never know what you're going to get, but it's always good to have because, you know, you could potentially get a death or a fool. Yep, play those two. Damn, yep, switch that over. Yeah, I'm playing real smart here. I'm loving this. So far, no hits on the money. And that shit won. You gotta be fucking kidding me. What I should have did was put a king in there to remove a king from scoring. Don't even do it. You better use strength. Okay, I'm using the death up there, and I'm gonna use the emperor. Boom! Look at another death. That's just it's just beautiful. And then I got the. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I could have changed those kings into hearts. And that would have been a way better play instead of just selling that because you only get 1 off of that. And I would have had another 3 kings of hearts added to this hand as well. So, did I skin it? Really? I guess this wasn't a moment where I was like, I need to pivot the glass. Pivoting the glass is something that you do later on. Once you have your hand established already. I kept playing the strength, which I shouldn't. Death, Hanging Man, and Fool should have been the only cards I was running. I don't think I have that much queens left to really strengthen. So I should have played more into the Fool, and thank God I didn't. Did I grab that? I think I didn't grab it because it was internal. Now, I'm trying to do math here, right? Because that joker right there gives you 2 more for every hand, for the first face card in your played hand. And since I have the ballot, that'll give me 2 more triggers, so that'll be times 6, basically. So it'll be times 2, times 2, that's 2. Times 2 to the 3rd, and then so boom, boom, boom. So that would have been 5 triggers with the joker right there. And let's beast mode, so we beat the run. You beat the run by beating the final boss at ante 8, and everything after that is just for your enjoyment, which is a beautiful thing. Yep. Going to the spectral cards. See what we got here. Yeah. I'm just playing absolutely beautiful. This is where the game absolutely changes for me, and really just it pivots to where I need it to pivot. And right here, see, I really don't skip lines. I try not to, for the simple fact that it's you could potentially lose out on making money when you do that. But right there, I took a chance to see if I could get a good spectral card, and it just didn't happen. Okay. Well, that's it for the commentary part of this video. I am gonna get going. I have a lot of things to do here, so I'm gonna get going here. You guys enjoy the rest of this. Yeah, just like I said, if you enjoy math, I think this is the game for you. It's definitely something that should be in your I'm sorry. This should be something that's in the rotation of the games you play, or even I think this is just a great game to have mobile. Having this game mobile was just the way to go, because it really just kind of gave me the practice I needed. And whenever you're bored, you pull this out and you're having a good time. Later on in this game, I do get some really good jokers. I end up getting Idol, which it picks a specific card. Oh, this is where the game changes right here. Oh my God, yes. Fuck Idol. Tribulate. Now, Tribulate is a legendary joker. I know I said I was leaving, but real quick, Tribulate is one of the best jokers in the game. It gives you time to mode for any king or queen that's played, and as you can see, all our hands are queens. Kings. And right here, I find sock. Now, this is where I start contemplating which is better, the sock or ballot. And I think I made the decision to go with the sock, because the sock will re-trigger every single time a face card is played. So the face card will play, and then it will trigger again and play again. So that's what the sock does. So right here, I'm trying to just really think which is the better play. Do I remove the lucky cat, or do I remove ballot? I removed the lucky cat. And I removed it because we get the 2 times moat for the Tribulate, which is +10, and then of course I get the best, obviously the Joker. I pivot. I don't even use Baron. I forgot. I just went straight Tribulate, like so. Okay, I see. Boom, boom, boom. Now, as you can see, that Joker all the way to the right copies whatever all the way to the left. And the blue Joker copies whatever's to the right. So it's going to, basically those 2 Jokers are going to do whatever's all the way to the left. So let's see how I play this. I just want to see how I play this hand real quick. Okay, just look at this hand. Just look at this hand. Absolutely amazing. Phenomenal. Now, I said instead of the hanging chad, I am going to use that. I'm going to put that Joker to copy the Tribulate, so it should give me ×2 And then that Joker is going to, yep, boom, 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 boom. Yep, massive muscle trigger. Absolutely no cash made. You gotta love it. Look at that. Just no cash made out of all those lucky cards. You can't make it up. But this is the reason why I have so much fun playing this game. I said I was gonna leave the commentary, but yeah, I'm still here because it's just that good of a game. I'm just really curious to see what I find here to remove ballot, because I forgot what I did. This I played this a few days ago, so I'm not really sure. Do not get that, you dummy. Why are you thinking about this? I'm either thinking about it or probably smoking or some shit. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I didn't need that. Not at all. But maybe. Oh, see. What I would have did right there, what I should have did was turn that 10 into 9, flop those, and then use the fool again to flop them right back. High card. Boom, boom. Do it. Do it. Do it! No! Do it! Do it! Don't you run that hand! Okay, so this is the first flush 5 that I hit, and basically from here on, it's all into the flush 5s. Let's see, do I get any hits here? Absolutely no hits there. That's insane. That many. Okay, boom, boom, nothing in there. You really, when you got jokers like this in your hand, your chances are really only to find good jokers inside by rolling. As you can see right there, I'm trying to build up my flush 5 a little bit, because at this point I'm like, I have $95. I should be able to find a full in this shop. See, look at that, boom, find it. Do I use it right away to get the points, or do I save it for? I use it for points. Obviously, the more you roll, the better chance you have of finding the jokers and the cards you want that helps grab that def. See what I don't know why I have that strength there. Oh, that's why I have that strength there. That's why I have that strength there. We're gonna use that def, and then we're gonna use it. I should have used the strength first. What you want to do when you use tarot cards is you want to kind of play into your. So right there, what I should have did was use the strength first, got those to kings, and then use the death. That way, if I find a fool, I can just copy the death once again, because that's basically what's gonna win me these hands. Win me these hands. Antes. So I should have played it like that, but obviously, like I said, you make mistakes. Sometimes you're not really sure where the hand and stuff like that is going to go. Obviously, all of this is RNG. Right there, I take the hieroglyphic, and basically what that does is removes one of your hand, so you can reverse back an ante. So you could go back an ante, and what that does is basically allows you to kind of step back and really kind of build the hand that you still want to build. So you can go back and ante to, kind of pivot to where you want to pivot. I think right here, what I was trying to do, see what I did right here was held on to some of these deaths and stuff like that. Like those two right there, both of those 7s could go. I should have got rid of those. Those 9 and the 8 can go as well, unless I want to use strength to kind of, get them to kings. But I think that's a lot more harder than said. So, as you can see, I'm processing right now. Like, do I get rid of these cards? Like. Where's my fool at? Okay, boom. I was just looking for normal cards to, I guess, to use for death right there. And then right here, I just play this hand, move that to the front so I can make the most money out of it because of ballot. And then we ship it. Okay, see, and then this is where I started playing smart. I said, instead of making score, let's make points. So I copy the sock to get another trigger to potentially make some bread here. and it didn't happen. But at the same time, 153 is not bad at all coming out of a hand. So see, yep, do not pick that up. Do not need that shit anymore. Boom, boom. Take that 7 out of here. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I said fuck it. Let's start making these kings into hearts. Do not grab that. Please do not grab that. This is how much I love this game. I'm still here. I'm still here, guys. This game is... I could literally watch this all day. But it's time for me to go. Listen, if you enjoyed this ramble, this game that I'm obviously obsessed over, yeah, man. Let me know what you think about this game in the comments. Is this something that you potentially will pick up? Like I said, I'm gonna have more Balatro content here in the future, but it will. I'm gonna try to get into the competitive scene, see if I can make anything, if I can do anything over there, if I'm any good at this game. Because as of right now, you know, I really don't know how good I'm at this game. Obviously, I made it pretty far in this run, but you know, it's only one run out of many runs that you have in this game. So yeah, I'm just so glad I found this game, man. It's one of my favorites of last year. So there you have it, man. Like I said, by the end of this game, I completely fumbled the bag. Basically what happens, I get into a boss blind. One thing that you want to do that you don't see me doing in this is basically checking your boss blinds, because you never know what's ahead of you, and potentially you can lose a match by not doing that. And that's what I did. I didn't check the boss blinds, and the boss blinds was all face cards are debuff. And yep, there you have it. Your boy fumbled the bag the biggest way possible, because I had the potential of making this hand even past where I was at. I could have made it to E60, maybe E70, depending on how far I could have gone with, you know, because I did have a great money system by the end of this. All my kings were coined up, luckied up, triggered up. So it was just, I had a phenomenal hand that I fumbled extremely bad. But I'm just grateful that I've gotten to this point of the game where I can understand the game completely and really just kind of just have fun with it. So there you have it, y'all. Listen, you enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you. If you're still here rocking with me, I appreciate you. You have a blessed day. Peace.